gun? What you gonna do with that dessert? Do what? Do a dee da dee da do da. Do what? Do a dee da dee da do da. Do what? Do a dee da dee da do da. Murder that dance floor, dance floor.
You ready today, airsofters? We're gonna cover some guns. Okay, what I wanted to do is get you all ready for this startup of your airsoft career. Okay, it doesn't start off that you just get a gun, you get many. So I'm going to go over the basics for those who are trying to get into airsoft, and these are going by examples of what I own. Okay, so let's start off with, alright, we got here, this is a Lancer Tactical Gen 2. Very simple, version 2 motor. These will retail about $200 Canadian. Prices may vary depending on vendor. You got your adjustable stock, and you got your basic length. So this would kind of go under a DMR, really, rifleman DMR. I've done my own 3D printing of a suppressor. There's no effect to it, just to keep the end nice. Aside from that, it's a decent gun. I got this one retail used for about 120 bucks. There was some minor problems, but I worked it out. It's a cute little starter gun. Great power in the little motor there. Yeah, aside from that, that's about it. It's a beautiful little gun. G&G Combat Machine CM16. This bad boy shoots about 280 feet per second. Not bad. Mid-range rifle, again, the adjustable stock, very nice. Version 2 motor in it, very simple to find parts for these things. I wanted a Vietnam style gun, and yeah, I got it. Choo-choo. I use, as you'll notice, all my little guns, they have little foam blocks inside the mag slots. The reason for this is in storage. My place gets pretty dusty, so I just want to keep the hop unit and all the grommets and rubbers and that stuff all basically held together. So, not bad. This retailed me at about 3 years ago. It retailed me at about, I'd say it was about 280. Probably a little higher now. But if you want a basic, reliable M assault style rifle, I'd say go with G&G. You won't really be dropping too much into them, but their stuff is very reliable, though. I'll give them that. Just get heavy on the batteries. This is a G&G CM16 Raider 2.0. Same concept as that. The guts are a little more intense in it. Aside from that, it is a nice, small, compact rifle, adjustable. These retail out at about 300 now, I'd say. They're very good, reliable as hell. Like, they do and can be upgraded. The only trouble is that G&G has their own strange changes to what would be the norm for mounts, fittings, stuff like that. So watch out for that. You really got to do your research. Go online and check out the warranty manuals, and then just hit the Reddit chat rooms, and you'll find pretty much everything you need, really. But this, he's under the block right now. He needs to be repaired. He's not spitting like he used to. This is a camera. It's a little tube camera I picked up for like $8. Simple. Gives you a kind of a FPS version of what people are doing. See? So, yeah, suppressor is in the ASG. Basic suppressor, nothing fancy. It doesn't suppress anything. I just like it because it kind of gives them a little mean look. But aside from that, it's just a collar suppressor. It comes with an adapter that goes 14mm counterclockwise. So kind of makes it look like a, you know, SOCOM style weapon. This is my night gun. Okay, this is an AK. It's made by the company SEMA. They use a lot of stamp metal, a lot of heavy metal stuff. So when you get the weight, it's there, you know, like it's a heavy gun. It's an AK-74U Class C. Carbine meaning it is a more DMR because if it's a longer barrel and a little more distance. This thing can pop about 400 feet per second. Motor, everything internally, all in the grip here. You got your variants, right? You got your semi, full, and safety. The rails sold differently, separately. I got a heavy boy because it holds a lot of weight. I also use a night scope. It needs to hold that weight. And I got a infrared night laser, so to help out. And aside from that, it's the Tonka truck, basically, of the Airsoft Kingdom, in my opinion. This thing takes a beating. It really does. Highly upgradable under the AK platform. You just got to watch some of the small variances, like the barrel length and that. Not silent at all. It's just more for just letting it loose in the bush at night. I would recommend a SEMA, definitely, for those on the AK platform interested. They are very insanely durable, reasonably cheap to upgrade, except for the hand grips. I added those, and that cost me about 80 bucks. But that's what happens when you want the little specialized stuff. Definitely worth the time. Definitely worth the time. Drawback is, yeah, okay, it's cute. They give you a little foldable stock and all that stuff. It's still pretty lengthy, you know. You just kind of like when you're... Yeah, is the Cybergun P90 by HK. This is a damn good gun. In fact, Cybergun was one of the pioneers that actually bettered the development of the P90s. There, good old P90. Then you fill up the top loader, okay, which isn't cooperating. And there's a hop in there. There's a big hop. Oh, shit. Good thing I'm not in the field. See, and there's a little hop right there. You can see that. Right in there. Okay, and then that basically holds up to about 2,000 estimated. Now the catcher is you need an M4 magazine that you would deposit into here, but you would basically leave the top open, the top fill open, so it allows the hopper to dump into the magazine. From there, it's the magazine doing the work of doing the feeding. Again, depending on the size of the mag, and if it's not, make sure it's not a winding mag. If you can get a good sized mag, you can feed about 2,000 rounds in this bad boy. So it's sweet, inexpensive. Actually, P90s are pretty cheap. Limited with range. It's about 280, 300 with the range, feet per second. Not bad, actually. I hit things up to about 125 meters, which ain't bad for a subby. But this thing spits. It spits a lot. So, and that's what you kind of want when you're in a CQB environment, right? Not bad though. This is SEMA HK P90, not SEMA. Ah, yeah. Ding. It is the Cybergun HK P90. Everyone's like, pistols, pistols, pistols. Okay, so with pistols, they're awesome. They're only applicable if you're in a very tight, large scenario situation. Okay, depending on your main gun too. If you're rocking something that's an automatic trait, you don't really need a pistol. You really don't, unless you're expecting issues. Snipers, mandatory. Carry a pistol. You have to. You know, you got your long game, and then you got your short game, and you can't, with engagement distances and all that crap, you just can't muss around. So pistol is the way to go. Okay. Now in this platform, again, this is back from my early days. Okay, this is an ASG CZ75 parabolic 9mm, and it's actually quite a sweet ass little gun. It's got the weight. It really has the weight. It's a CO2 fed. Okay, it's got the full action blowback. And to remove, like most of these style of handguns, American style handguns, you just remove the pin. So you got to match the markers. You'll see two notches, match the markers, and then pull the pin. Simple as that, okay? And you just slide that bad boy forward. There we go. Come on. And Needs a little bit of sweet talking, but well, it helps to be the safety off. Anyway, yeah, come on, be nice to me. Come on, I had you. Oh yeah, you know what? Helps to take the mag out. Okay, anyway, and now it slides off, so there you go, you got your inner guts and stuff like that. Basically, this is a 4.5 again, we were using blaster pellets. Yeah, in the long run of it, it was fun. Again, not permissible on a field anymore, but kind of gives you an idea. These are the same universal concepts of like building an airsoft gun right down to the actual CZ75. Like, they are literally models of the guns. So just put that back into place. Okay, you put your pin back in, your pin. And come on, baby, get in there. You gotta pair it up though. You gotta pair it up with the hash marks. That's the catcher. Come on, my friend. There we go. The end. Okay, so remember, this is not an airsoft gun, it is a pellet gun. This is just for demo purposes only, okay? This is all it is. See the difference? And then there's really no difference, it's just diameter. Again, the builds are exactly the same. And then you got your CO2 cartridge. As you can see, you would slide in through the butt end, unscrew that, drop it in, the end. Anyway, okay, my biometric lock will let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I did it. Look at that, eh? By Tokyo Marie. Okay. So, all plastic again. Not bad. Yeah, it looks like it's chunky and it is big. It's a big boy. It looks chunky, it looks awkward, but this thing is so quiet. It's unreal. You can sit there 10 feet away from somebody and lightly plug away at them, and they won't even have a clue where your distance is or where you are. Okay. Threaded. And it is a regular threading. Okay. And with these combo together, like without the suppressor, it is, yeah, you hear a little snap. But once you put that suppressor on, you cannot beat the quiet. It's just so quiet. And then inside the, now here's what people ask, what makes it so special? Well, inside the suppressor itself is basically, there are four foam grommets, I like to call them. And they are foam cores. It's just a CNC tube, that's all it is. And then there's the foam grommets. And then you drop those in, there's 4 of them. And for some reason, the gas disperses inside the foam, because it is a green gas gun. Disperses inside the foam properly, and just sounds like a little fart, just a little boop. That's it. You know by reputation what this bad boy is here. This is the AAP-01. It is by Action Army. A lot of people have positive, negative feed about Action Army. I love them, honestly. It's a cheaper way to get upgrades for your guns, and at least you know there's some quality in it. AA has also set some precedents in different guns and different accessories that they've built, so that really sets them out. Okay, this is a G18C base. Okay, right, and then this is a kind of a Luger design upper deck, so, or upper rail, and you can see that a lot of guys in the field with many different models. The Beretta M9, the what else was there? The Glock 18C. Also, oh geez, the G&G one, the Shark, I think it is, or I can't remember. But those would get their purr on, and then they just jam open stuck, and that was it. It was game over for the day, or until somebody could get it to the, tech it out real quick. This one, yeah, it can open up. If you have the right accessories and attachments and stuff like that, then it will feed. It will be perfect, right? It's just you got to put a lot of money into this. Now the best part I like, really, for a little maintenance, is that you push. There's a button right there in the back end. You pop it open, and you can separate the handguard from the upper rail. There is, see, there's your innards, just like the inner makings of any other one. You can update them and upgrade them. The one thing I heard the most worst about these things is when you buy them, it doesn't matter what AAP01 or AAP little baby class, the C, you need to upgrade that hammer. It is a low caliber metal. It is crap. It will just basically, it will dissolve on you if you use full auto a lot. So get the upgrade kit. I believe Cow has a upgrade kit. There are other companies, even Action Army will have an upgrade kit. Okay, so just be wary of that. Make sure you just, anything full auto is going to have high action, which means you need strong, durable parts. Don't go plastic. Okay, boom, just like that. Back in order. Now, the suppressor is fully aesthetic. This thing is too much of a snap on it to make it absolutely suppressed. So, I just had to order one of these AliExpress suppressors because I have a Maple Leaf extended barrel in there. Maple Leaf Jet. This thing is a beast. I love it. But anyway, so as you can see, I put three Spectrums of guns in front of you now. Okay, we've got the Mark 23 for the stealthier person. We've got the AAP, which is the beast of burden, great for night missions. And then we've got the model of the CZ75, which covers the American style M1911s, 45s, and all that stuff. So basically, choose wisely if you are going to use one. Choose how heavily you want to use it, or not. Just size it to your kit. I know a lot of the times that I usually drop my main gun and I go to my sides. For example, this. So this will help you out a lot. I really hope I give you guys some clarity to how this works. And just research what fits you. Okay, big guns such as like the AK, get ready to carry some weight no matter what. They are cool, but don't carry a gun because it's cool. Carry it that if you feel that it works with you. It's your piece, your extension of you. Okay, M4 platforms, reliable for anyone who's a starter in the M series. Okay, so that's beautiful. Try one of those first. Don't expect something to rip out of the gates like a huge cannon or super fast. Those are for people who have been in the game for so long that they want to up their game. So you just keep it simple. Start with an electric. If you're not experienced with gas, stay away from gas and just learn from the others around you. It's always about the community, and the community will feed you content and what you need to understand where you're going. Okay? Remember, you just take it easy with your rolls. You don't need to go comb out looking like a juggernaut and then find out you've got all this juggernaut equipment and you're more of a recon guy like me. So, and wearing all this weight and all this stuff is not really mandatory. Like, I've started with plate carriers, and then now I'm just down to basically just a chest plate. That's it, really. A harness. And the rest is just basically sweat and running. So, in the end, my friends, I hope you all learned a little bit more about this, a little bit more secure with what you feel. Reach out to your community. We do offer a yearly retailers list from our end, just to give you an idea who you can go to and who basically will take care of you.